What's up, y'all? It's BCA. Ready for war, not for play. And the measure for today is why retention makes you lose interest in modern dating. Alright? Modern dating and retention, bruh, does not mix. It doesn't. Um, Modern dating. The average girl now has about 25 to 30 unread messages from any dude in her phone right now that she's not even responding to. That's the first thing I want to get out the way. Alright? So that means, and the average guy right now probably got zero unread messages. Alright? Now these all are guesstimates. Alright, not saying this is a accurate estimate, but there's a lot of friends I have and stuff like that. They have a whole bunch of unread messages from guys, man. Guys that they don't know, or some guys they do know, they just don't. And I've been in a situation too where people left me on red, man. I've been there. I think every guy has been there. Some guys can admit that they had. Some guys can admit that they weren't on, never was unread. But hey, bro, it happens to all of us. It does because people want who they can't have, not the person they can have. This how the game is. Everybody want who they can't have. So this person want this person, and that person want that person, and that person want that person. It's not the person and this person that ain't happening like it should, right? So that's the first thing about that. Now, the reason why retention doesn't correlate with modern dating, the main thing is the sexual appetite being fulfilled. So you got women that solely want to sleep with you or whatever, and you can't get them there because you're on retention. So you got to be like, nah, I ain't on that type of time, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm not on that, ma'am. I don't do those type of things, ma'am. I'm an upstanding citizen. I do what I need to do and I get out, okay? I'm here for your own personal advancement in life. I'm not here to do those things with you. I'm here as a friend and listening ear. That's why I'm here, ma'am. That's the conversation you got to have. You got to come up just like that. You got to come up just like that. Hey, I'm on retention. I don't do those things. I'm an upstanding man and I'm here for this. When you say those things, you set that boundary, you no longer considered modern dating no more, man. You're not. Because modern dating wants you to drain your energy, drain your pockets, drain your mental state, drain everything. Modern dating is basically draining. That's really what that is. I'm sorry. And this comes from somebody that was doing it. I'm not talking from not in. It's draining. It's stupid. I'm telling you. I've been in a situation where I went on a date. This person talking about nothing toward a date. Like they would just talk about something else, like a business proposition. I'm so confused. I'm like, what is going on? What? Like, what is going on? And I'm just like confused, man. I'm telling you, bro. Like, it's so weird. Like, and it's something when you get a YouTube channel, it's like, oh my gosh, he's bigger than life. Hey, man, shout out to my 350 subs out there. Thank y'all, man. But people be thinking I got 3 million the way people be treating me sometimes. But hey, I'll get back to what I'm talking about. When you own retention, you're intentional, okay? You're trying to build genuine relationships and be in a genuine state when you're connecting with anybody. Modern dating is not a genuine connection like that. Modern dating is a swipe. Alright, and once that swipe happens, then you have the interaction in person, then you have the possible subsequent dates after that. Okay? So those things all happen in modern dating. And then on top of that, you have casual sleeping with whoever you want to. Alright, that's all a part of modern dating. Modern dating also correlates a lot of things where you have to compromise your standards. Retention, you don't compromise your standards. You compromise your standards off retention because off retention, you lose your your sense of abundance. On retention, you have a mind of abundance. Off retention, you have a lack of abundance mindset. You believe that this person the only person or this situation the only situation when you off retention. When you on retention, you see that, oh my gosh, all these people, man, this energy is, man, this person looking at me, this person looking at me, what's going on here? That is retention, y'all. This retain gang. Non-retain gang has what I call scarcity mentality. That's why you hear all these dudes that say, oh my gosh, you're going to be the only girl. You're the only girl I can be with. And even though you treat me terribly, you're the only one that I'm going to fight for. You're the only one I'm going to fight for because I am for you. And I am with you all day. You are it. You are it, girl. That is scarcity mentality. Alright? The dudes that say stuff like that, man, they are a scarcity mentality. I'm sorry. Now, on retention, you will understand and will attract a woman that you will probably see as your wife or see somebody you want to be with. Now, that's different. That's a whole different situation. That's not the same what I just said. Because on retention, you're attracting this person. You're attracting somebody that wants to be your wife or wants to be your helper, right? Wants to be that person that be, your rock. You know what I'm saying? On retention, off retention, y'all crashing out. I've seen so many of y'all crash out. It's ridiculous, bro. Y'all, and like I said, y'all crash out all day on these apps. Y'all crash out so bad, y'all moved to another country. That's how bad y'all crash out. Y'all go to another country. And I want y'all to understand that, bro. Bro, moving to another country is not going to change the issue you have. You moving out the country ain't going to change you still on the foul. You moving out the country ain't going to change your mentality toward women. You moving out of the country ain't gonna change your PMO addiction, your dopamine spike. It ain't gonna fix none of that. So let's just get that out the way, because I've seen these people start to talk about, man, bro, going out of the country, bro. That's where it's at, bro. Nah, everything you want. You can get it here in America. To be for real, you just don't want to put the work in, because you know what that comes with. Oh, what does it come with? Let me think. Oh, man, it's the tip of my tongue. Competition. You ain't ready for the competition, bro. That's all it is. What it come down to, you're not ready to compete, and it's fine. You go to where you want to go, because the retain game ain't gonna be here, and we gonna be straight. Now I'm telling you, I'm letting y'all know this now. Passport bros, bro. Y'all don't like competition, bro. That's straight up what it is. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. Y'all see the difference between American women and the women that's overseas, whatever it is. You know the big difference is, yes, they lack resources over there. Women here don't. Now, if you don't understand that you can't know how to operate with a woman that operates her own resources, that means you need to go back and finish a couple of your leadership abilities and skills to go and get that up, big dog. Because at the end of the day, it's people out here, it's men out here that's getting these women with all these different qualities, bro, with their own stuff, own everything, and they are being with them and not giving them no test or nothing because they in masculine frame. The reason y'all leaving because y'all don't want to accept that y'all lack the masculine frame, all right? That's just a fact. Once you adopt masculine frame, you're not going to have these issues like that. I keep telling y'all that. And I see so many people posting about what women doing. I said, bro, this let that go. Let that go. She going to do what she got to do. All right? She's going to be a woman. And this is what she does. Ain't no point of arguing about it. All right? Ain't no point in keep posting about it. You can post it to trauma bond. Because y'all trauma bond, I imagine y'all have been through stuff. I'd have been through stuff too when it comes to women. I'm telling you, I go down and look at me. Hey, how was I as a leader? What stuff did I lack? What did I do? I've seen when I've gave somebody too much early, they treated me as such. When I've did stuff slowly, they treated me better. I've seen the differences with me changing myself. You gotta change yourself. Because at the end of the day, I ain't trying to end up like Kanye. That's just me. I don't want to have a woman that's not like that. You know what I'm saying? I want to have somebody that respect me, to love me for who I am. And a lot of y'all don't even want to put the work in for that. But have fun with that. Enjoy that time, because at the end of the day, it's only so long it's going to last, bro. Because you're going to get older and you have to make decisions that's going to be difficult. All right? So just know that. All right? Retention and modern dating does not coincide with each other. All right? When you're on retention and you start doing modern dating, you're going to be heavily annoyed. You're going to be stressed out. You just going to be just like, bro, what am I doing? And you're just not going to want to date no more. And you're going to want to be in solitude, because you're going to find that peace is from within and you embrace it more. And you would love to be with a woman. It's just the fact that it doesn't correlate with modern dating. So you be very meticulous as to the women you interact with down the line. Now, that takes time to understand what that will look like for you, but on retention, you get there expeditiously. I'm telling you, you see right through them real quick, man. I want y'all to understand it, all right? And once you get that down, you are going to be fine, man. Don't let all this other YouTube stuff inspire y'all to think this stuff don't work. It does work. It does. You never know who's going to be sent when, but you have to be disciplined. You never know who gonna be sent when, but you gotta be disciplined. All right, y'all. So that's the message for today. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Talk about some stuff, man. We all and seeing some changes with how women interact with you on retention, and how modern dating has been going with you on retention versus you not being on retention. But make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. See y'all next time. Be safe out.